Legendary pals in Palworld are among the strongest pals in the game. They have a large health pool, high attack and defense stats, are max level at level 50, and come with strong skills that make them the perfect pals to have in your party. There are currently 4 legendary pals in the game: Jetragon, Paladius, Necromus, and Frostallion. In this video, I plan on showing you how to catch each of the legendary pals while playing solo. Catching these legendary pals is much easier in a group, but for you solo players, that is not an option. I'm Spooky Pops, let's get into it. Let's begin with Jetragon, and yes, I'm going to say Jetragon because the word literally looks like jet and then dragon without the D. Anyways, this legendary dragon can be found in the northwest part of the volcanic island along the coast. He is the fastest mount in the game, which makes him a valuable member of your party. Unfortunately, this attribute also makes him tricky to fight. Whenever he decides to charge you, it can be difficult to put distance between you and Jetragon. He is dragon, so ice pals make this fight easier, but Jetragon still does massive amounts of damage regardless of the pals you are using. So, there is a specific way we are going to approach this fight. This small rock formation right here is perfect to keep as a barrier between you and Jetragon. He has many skills that are best LOS'd via this rock formation. When he charges at you, simply continue to move around the rock to keep yourself at a safe distance. His most devastating move that will one-shot you is Fireball. Unlike the drink, this move does not taste warm and fuzzy. I will show you how this move can one-shot you. Fireball is basically impossible to iframe and will follow you as you glide away. Hence, this rock formation is a lifesaver. It is best to recall your pals when Jetragon is about to attack them. The best pal to use in this fight is Frostallion because she is ice and is also a legendary. She can absorb the dragon damage well, and her ice moves are super effective against dragons. It is a good idea to go capture her before attempting this fight. I also brought a Jetragon of my own and cycled between these two until about 500 health. This fight is tough if you are a solo player, but don't give up. I died at least 5 times while making this video until I was finally able to capture him. Now let's continue to Frostallion. She is located at the northwest edge of the map on the frozen island. This fight is much easier compared to Jetragon. Her element is ice, which means fire pals are good for this fight. The best way to fight her solo is by moving between the 2 ridgelines around this frozen pond. I'll show you what I mean. The best part of this strategy is your pal should be rarely targeted. You can see here that while she is still aggro to me, my Jetragon is able to freely use his abilities. Once she reaches my position, I recall my pal and then hop across to the other ridge. The most annoying part of this fight has to be how often she gets bugged into the terrain. But this fight should be easy if you continue to lower her health utilizing the ridgeline strategy. Once low enough, legendary spheres should do the trick. The last legendary pals are actually together in the same location. Paladius and Necromus are located on the far north end of the desert island. This fight can be difficult if you fight both of them at once. However, there are a few different ways to separate them. The first way is random RNG, and it happened to me one time while I wasn't recording. There are syndicate parties in the surrounding area, and they can sometimes separate the pair from each other. A much more reliable way to make sure you don't fight both at the same time is to wait for nighttime. Paladius sleeps during the night, making it possible to fight Necromus alone. The only skill that could be dangerous is his exclusive skill where he charges forward, slashing his weapons in front of him. For the most part though, both the fight with Paladius and Necromus are easy. As long as you don't try to fight them together or accidentally kill them, capturing them should be really easy. The best part about these legendary pals is they come with Legend, the best passive skill in the game. This passive skill boosts attack and defense by 20%. It also boosts work speed by 15%. As I mentioned earlier, they naturally have a large health pool, increasing their survivability. Finally, once you capture a male and female, you can begin to breed them in an attempt to have the perfect legendary pal with perfect passive skills. And that's it for this video. Hopefully you have success in capturing your legendary pals. If you are enjoying my Palworld content, consider subscribing to support the channel. Thanks, Spooky Pops out.